Hey everybody, welcome to a newly made Classic Performance and Repair website, video page, YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. This is new. And it's new for a very specific reason because I was having problems and I have been having problems for several hours now. So I thought, why not? Let's try this out. I will not elaborate much, but this video will get shared around because it is going to be, for now, it may say Classic Performance at the top of the page, but let's talk about the Great Plains Buick Challenge. August 26th, 7th, and 8th in Kearney, Nebraska, Kearney Raceway Park, 4860 Imperial Avenue. For those of y'all that like to use the GPS locator thing, there's your address. Uh, for those of you that are familiar with me posting videos for this event, this is going to be old hat. This is just a different place. For those of y'all that might be new, welcome to the page, welcome to the group, welcome and thank you for the interest in the event. What I'm going to do, I'm going to toss out a little bit of information. This will be our 4th year back in Kearney this year. Dates locked in. We're on the schedule. The schedule's out. The track opens in 4 days, but this video is more specifically aimed at the challenge. In August, Friday the 26th. Friday the 26th is a social hour. Gates open at 6. Social hours. Gates open at 6. Drop trailers. We usually do our barbecue that night. It's a free will deal. Free will offering, whatever you want to call it. Make it right. My wife will be doing the barbecue again. I'm sure she'll enlist help like she does, but like I said, gates open at 6. There's no track time. Track doesn't go hot on Friday night. There's no charge for this. Come in, drop your trailers, hang out, socialize, visit, meet people, see friends that you haven't seen all year, make new friends is hopefully the plan. We park, relax, like I said, drop trailers and do our barbecue thing. We visit. It's fun, relaxing before a day of racing. Saturday, the 27th of August, is our day. That's when we get to have our Buick thing. We are doing something a little bit different this year. We're starting a couple hours earlier. We have, in the past, ran into issues with dew setting in and really having to hustle to get the finals off. Hopefully, with a 2-hour earlier start time, and I've got to talk to Joe about actual hard numbers on when that's going to start. I think usually it's 3 o'clock. So if we're making licks at 12:30, 1 o'clock, I don't know. We're gonna have plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time to get our event in a little bit earlier for those of y'all that want to head home, and we won't have to worry about the weather. But Saturday, like I said, it's our day. A couple hours earlier, we'll have our Buick class, quarter mile, typical bracket racing. We've all done it before. It's not a problem. We'll get a couple test hits in, and then we'll go right into eliminations, and we'll get through that. We're gonna have we got some of our specialty awards, our toolkit, the tree chopper, the axe award. That's still there. Distance traveled for $100. It ain't gonna get you. It ain't gonna get you far with the fuel prices these days, but it's gonna get you headed back home. Like a tree chopper, Randy Messenger's axe. A lot of those axes running around, but best reaction time in eliminations. Bring me your time slip. Show me. That's gonna, best reaction time during eliminations is gonna get you $100 and an axe that you get to take home with you. That's made special. I'll make it. Letter it and do all that stuff specific for this year's event. What you're going to be what you're going to be racing for financially, I can't tell you yet. We still have messages, text messages, phone calls out to several different sponsors. I have a list of sponsors already that I am going to get through, but for what you're actually, the amount of money you're going to be running for, I don't know yet. Any of y'all that know me know, drives my poor wife crazy. I will field calls from sponsors up until the last hour before I have to go to print with the event shirts. Procrastination maybe, or giving it just as much time as I possibly can to get everybody in the event on the event shirt. That's the way I like to look at it. But new this year, Harold. Before I forget, distance traveled. Harold rolls with the toolkit during the event on our Saturday. The Buick part. Harold has donated a toolkit. We've had it for a couple years, and we've come close to giving it away. But if somebody shows me 3 show me a perfect light. Time trials, eliminations, whenever it is, show me a perfect light, and you're going to win that kit, courtesy of Harold. Really, that's for that class. That's about it. New this year, what started out as a grudge race with Gary and Bob meeting halfway in the middle, being our event, has turned into the possibility of us having a small tire class. I've talked to Bob a lot about this, and what we're looking at are pretty wide open rules. So you got to be Buick bodied, you got to be Buick powered, you have to be on 28 non-Ws or 275/60 at any weight with any power adder, any amount of power adders. If you got a Skylark on with a 455 and three kits, congratulations, you're in. Come race. Heads up, 8th mile, first one there wins at any weight. Pro Tree, and what we're looking at now is $2,500 to win that class. Basically an 8-car field, 3 passes. You beat everybody. It's this $2,500 payday. But the agreement I made with Bob, and we talked about it, is we've got to fill an 8-car field. That was part of the stipulations or the agreement that Bob and I had made. We've got to fill an 8-car field. Right now, I'm at 4, maybe 5 cars. If any of y'all are out there and you want to race heads up, let me know. To lock in this $2,500, Finish Line Motorsports is going to sponsor this payday. Now, to make that available, to make that happen, we need 8 cars to lock in, and we need 3 or 4 more now. I got 4. I'm pretty sure, maybe 5. If anybody's out there, get a hold of me. Send me a message. Look around on the Facebook. Message me on the Facebook. Get my phone number from a Buick guy. Bob, even at Finish Line, he can tell you my phone number. We're gonna, obviously options are out there. We will, if we have to, we'll pursue other options. We'll see what we got to do for this. But right now, I mean, our plan is still Buick bodied, Buick powered on a small tire at any weight with any power adder. 400 Pro Tree, 8th mile, heads up, first one there wins. So that would be the small tire rules. I have a current sponsors list. These folks that I'm about to read off, they have, nope, I'm not going to read them off. Let's have some fun first. And it actually isn't fun. It's necessary. Before I get to the sponsors list and the track fixing to open up, I talked to Joe this afternoon. Some people that I've never, I can't, I'm disappointed in myself because I've never thought of this before. I've never recognized the people that actually work the track and make not only our race day, but every race day happen at Kearney Raceway. So I got a list. I'm gonna go down the names here of the people that actually put in the work, that make every other weekend, all weekend happen at Kearney Raceway. Dan, the starter. Hadley at the head of the staging lanes, Jaden and Chris in the burnout box, Daniel and Kale in the starting line, Ansley at the gate, Nancy, Wayne, Brenda in the snack shack. Jared's on the computer in the tower. Chad is your announcer in the tower. Uh, and Joe said, Joe and myself and Doug keep the place clean and mowed. The groundskeepers, the greenskeepers. I got a buddy that's a golfer too. Those are the people that actually, they're out there working, working the track, and not just like I said, not just our weekend, but every weekend. Uh, and at the bottom of the list, Nicole. I did not forget about you, Nicole. I wouldn't do that. Nicole is, and I have the text to prove it, the official starter lady of Nebraska and assistant manager, or really, probably the actual manager, and Joe's better half. And if you need to see that text message, Nicole, I will be more than happy to show it to you. And honestly, finally, to Joe and Nicole, happy belated anniversary. Those list of names: Dan Hadley, Jaden Chris, Daniel Kale, Ansley, Nancy Wayne, Brenda, Jared, Chad, Doug, and of course Joe and Nicole. They actually make that track work. And I'm very disappointed in myself that I didn't think about calling them out by name before. I apologize for that, but speaking for all of us at the Great Plains Buick Challenge, we thank you all for what you do. Sponsors list. Moving on. Sponsors this year that I have confirmed already that these are the people that make our event happen, y'all. Southwest Feeders in Hayes Center. That's Randy Messenger. High Torque Racing, Auto Body and Upholstery, both places in Topeka. Mike Garrison. JM Kane Trucking, Sauk Center, Minnesota. Finish Line Motorsports in Hastings, Michigan. Bob, is that right? Low Skills Knot Rods, Nick Beerley in Atwood, Kansas. Hometown Market, Chris and Andrea in Bird City here. Classic Performance and Repair, that's actually me and my new shop. If I'm going to be a Buick guy and there's going to be a Buick event that I'm kind of trying to help, I should sponsor it. And new business is there, so let's sponsor it. Calicrate Manufacturing in Wheeler, Tegan and Janice, Lopez Construction and Landscaping. Enrique's did a bunch of work to my house and yard. Y'all know that. He's been a sponsor since I started this again. And John Proviance in Goodland Machine and Motorsports, LLC. John, Dustin, Jake, those are the guys that do my machine work on my stuff, and a couple, 3 or 4 other deals we got going on right now. Thank you. Those are the sponsors right now that we do have locked in. I have confirmation that they are all on board to help us out this year. And like I said, I still got people requests, asking questions, that type of stuff. It's just part of gathering sponsorship. It's what we do. It's part of the deal that you have to go through. And wine and dine, entertain, talk, chat, text, visit. There'll be, hopefully, there'll be a few more sponsors come on board and help us out this year. For any of you prospective sponsors that might happen to see this, I don't do this to make money. I'm just a Buick guy stuck in the Midwest, and I'm trying to build a Buick event. Your monies that you donate are paid to the participants in the form of prize money at the end of that day in cash. That's how we've always done it. That is my intent. That's the way I'm going to do it again this year. Our racers get paid, and it comes from the sponsors. So far, the sponsor list that I just read, that's where our monies come from. That's where they go, right into the racers' pockets. So really, that's about it. I think I got through everything, and no, I didn't. I forgot something. This is about my 5th shot at trying to do a video like this until this move and the new page that just got built. So I am just about, I don't know, 82% sure or 97% sure I'm going to forget something. But I got to get some information out to y'all. It's time. This YouTube thing, I guess you like and ring a bell, or I don't know. You like and subscribe. I've subscribed to a couple of them. I don't know the like thing. I get guys I like, so I watch their show, but I don't know how this works. I'm just really hoping as soon as I finish this video, I can upload this thing and share a link to y'all to get this information out. I'm not confident at all. I am confident that on the 26th I will be in Kearney at the track getting ready for the Great Plains Buick Challenge. August 26th, 7th, and 28th is Wally Day. NHRATV.net. Race for a Wally on Sunday in the regular bracket classes. I hope to see y'all soon. Racing season's here. I hope y'all are ready. I'm not. Imagine that. But I'm close, and I'm going to go eventually. Good night. Wish me luck.